Assault in Texas, what's the law? Let's break it down. In Texas, assault isn't just about striking or attacking someone. It doesn't have to be physical battery. It covers three main actions. First, what you typically think of as assault is if you intentionally or knowingly cause bodily injury to another person. That means physical pain, injury, or impairment, and even minor injuries can count. But threatening someone with imminent bodily injury is also a type of assault. No contact is even needed. Words and actions that put someone in fear are enough. So that's a second, less well-known type of assault, and that can be minor to very serious. We'll talk about that in a second. Third, if you cause physical contact that you know or should reasonably believe the other person will find provocative or offensive, that's things like shoving, poking, unwanted touching, or even knocking something out of someone's hand, that's an assault. Penalties in Texas depend on the circumstances. A simple assault, like a threat or offensive contact, is usually a Class C misdemeanor, punishable by a fine only. If you actually cause pain or bodily injury, that'll bump it up to a Class A misdemeanor, up to a year in jail and up to a $4,000 fine. But there are other ways to make these things more serious. If the victim happens to be a family member, dating partner, or household member, that can be family violence. That raises the stakes significantly. A prior conviction will make a new case a felony. Strangulation or choking, in Texas that's called impeding breath or circulation. Don't do it. It's automatically a felony. Keep your hands off the neck. Assaulting a public servant while they're doing their job, like a police officer, EMT, or jailer, is a felony. Same thing for assault on security guards, process servers, or government contractors in certain roles. If the victim happens to be elderly, disabled, or a child, you may not even know they fit these categories. The law can elevate punishment for these assaults also. What would be a misdemeanor against a regular adult can become a felony if the alleged victim fits one of those categories. And then if you add a deadly weapon into the mix, and deadly weapons can be anything, even without serious injury. This is where threats can be aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. That bumps it up to a second-degree felony, punishable by 2 to 20 years in prison. If serious bodily injury happens to certain victims like family members or public servants, it can reach first-degree felony with 5 to 99 years or life. One more thing, Texas doesn't require a visible injury for an assault charge. A bruise, redness, or even pain the victim describes is enough. And as we said before, even being placed in imminent fear is enough. So in Texas, assault covers everything from offensive touching to imminent fear of an injury to aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. The details, who the victim is, what happened, how it happened, those all decide whether it's going to be a little ticket or possibly decades in prison. If you have any questions about assault cases, you might have one pending yourself, call me. I'm David Traylor. I'm a criminal defense attorney in North Texas. You can reach me at 214-505-4222, or you can comment on this video.